Hello, all you Nexus fans. PowerJack Nix here, and welcome to the update version of HOTS. Just came out today on March 12th, or I think 11th, was it? So, it's some new changes I am very interested on. And yeah, here is Caroline's. Say hello.
Hey, Para.
Okay, there you go. And we got some few interesting changes. Still no Tesla rework, but a little bit more slightly interesting, especially one rework I didn't thought it would ever happen, but happened. And we'll talk about when it comes. So, have you ever so far seen the new play? New heroes happens, the balance, or no? Like,
Yeah.
you face against them, like Arthas, Diablo, Tyrael, something like that.
I played 2 games against Zol so far, and he seems really good.
Okay, so yeah.
I think he's a little over too until they use your fit.
I'll give you my opinion, and you can give me your gameplay. What happened? Like that, I'm gonna get to that him, okay? So let's first start off with Arthas. He has a little bit more buffs to his health, more mana regen, and some buff talent that no one takes. So a few of the interesting ones I am interested is the Army of the Dead was, one thing was, it was good. Of course, you take it for main tank Arthas. Now it's saying that two tip now states how much damage you'll do. That was very interesting because never thought I really cared about it. It's like a Zol's minions or Asmodean's minions or whatever. And I never thought I would care about their damage. I more care about how many I have left. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
The damage.
Or how many are left that can be eaten? The thing is though, people can just run away from the goals, and that's what they usually do. They usually don't stay too long and just get hit by goals. As you say, you eat them up, so.
Yeah. Especially another one more impressive is that the upgrade version of it, the League of Northern, increased damage by 50%. Again, very interesting. I thought, you get more, now it does more damage. I would like to maybe get a little bit more health, or maybe sucking each one of them can maybe give it like I don't know, maybe armor, maybe like 10 armor or 15 armor for 2 seconds if you absorb them, or at least one of them. I feel like that's maybe fine. Something like that to make it Arthas more viable taking it. Because there's other level 20 talent that's still somewhat better still. But it's kind of like a... You can get more health, of course, having Zor sucked. But... I don't know. But again, having more damage is fine, but you're more likely using it to, again, live. You'll be spamming it. More likely still, all the talent Arthas still takes. Because Arthas doesn't really have a regen. Until like level 7, I think, is the best armor.
They buff his base though, so it might be better.
Yeah, but again, not much compared to other tank. Arthas is not really played for main tank, but more of a bruiser build. You know what I mean? Or just counter the auto attacker like Reno or Erden or Butcher, something like that. That's the whole point of Arthas. That's it. No other. If we're play other tanks, again, we have Johanna, Gyros, Diablo. Do you know what I mean? Those are main tanks.
He's really all about his AoE slow. And his roots, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but probably he's very mana hungry, no matter what talent you take, really. So that's why. Again, it's very interesting. This is the kind of thing he got changed on. So my opinion is that Arthas still not gonna be playing much. I don't see it. Still, yeah.
Just wait and see. I mean, his base health got increased quite a bit, so.
But again, doesn't matter. He can have more health or not. The point is, again, Arthas is man hungry, like a lot, heavy. So, and again, he's not very, again, tanky as well. Until you get level 10, you get the ghouls to help you to get your health back a little bit more. He can, but more situation or not, he's again going to die too soon.
I think you should see how the buffs work out. I mean, if they buff the base, I think you have to try it.
again, more like as throwing a C4 again to counter the auto attackers like Illidan and Butcher. The divers, more like. Okay, now we can talk about Diablo. Very simple changes, increased damage to each Q, and level 7, the battle momentum people called it in the past, or everyone used to have it. Have it 1.25 to 1.5. So a lot of people are gonna say it's gonna be mana hungry, and it's going to be good, but again, mana hungry. But for me, I still think it's kind of like I can say a gamble, because you'll be doing a lot of damage still. Not really damage, but especially you can charge more. You know, flip someone more often. Using my frame strike, especially level 4 talent you take to get heals.
Yeah, I think it'll hug a synergy with his other talents.
Compared to the other ones, it's like it does more. You can do extra spell damage like a little bit. You know, if you use it very quickly, or you get the other one, like if he's stunning the opponent. You know, if you charge or flip someone, you get your frame strike back. But it's good, but this one is just way better. But in my opinion, it should be more often taken to me. But again, the level 1 talent should be one of those talents that you get more health and mana from Grove. That level 1 talent for it, what's it called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Maybe not.
Wait, they only changed level 7.
And I'm just talking about the level 1 talent. The one gets you, you know, more soul you have, more health and mana you get back.
Yeah, that's a good talent.
That's a really good synergy with it. Something like that. So yeah. It just makes Diablo solo laning a little bit, and you shouldn't be solo laning with Diablo, of course, but it just makes him more there, longer. So, but to me, that means a lot more C you can do with Diablo. I'm happy with it, especially again with the buff with the charge. That's pretty good too. So, that's all I can say about him. He'd still be about same level. Yeah. Then Tyrael. I don't think we should talk about too much about it again. The Defense of the Angel, I still don't recommend it. It's a really good talent, but there's just others outshine it, period. No matter what. They need to give it more than just that. Because ones you can upgrade version with both of them, the ult is just way better. Even a third choice, you get 50% more attack speed just using an ability. Yeah, that's it just needs something else. It needs like something like, I don't know what, to buff it. Because the ability for level 20 should be that I think it gets like spell armor, like 50 spell armor for 5 seconds if I remember correctly. So that's all it does. So it's good, and of course if you smite more often, you get a 5-second reduced cooldown for that talent. But again, it's just not good enough. See, other talent just does, other level 20 picks are way better, in my opinion. And I know you don't play Tyrael, so you have too much not opinion about it, so I'm just giving you mine and that's it. So, like I said, I wish you can, this is a really good reduction, 120 to 60. So that means technically hitting smipes like what, 12 times to just get it back? Or technically you just need 10 at least.
Right, it says it no longer has a cooldown reduction component though.
So you're talking about Tyrael, right?
Check it in game, check it in game.
I'll check later. Just another time. Now defense agent don't have a cooldown.
Yeah. Each time Tyrael damages the enemy hero with a basic attack or basic ability, increase the duration of this armor bonus by 0.5 seconds. That's it. There's no cooldown component anymore.
Oh, that sucks. That's even now worse now, I feel like, still.
Yeah. So that's what they did. They made it 60 seconds and then you can't reduce the cooldown.
Yeah, I think they should have kept it. That's my opinion. If they didn't keep it, it's not beating it at that point. It's sad.
Like you said, I don't think people really use this. They really like this talent that much.
But the problem is, if they kept it, maybe it's more of a choice. But again, removing it now just became useless. Like, again. So that's my opinion. So whatever. Now for Imperius. Since I love him, to me I love Imperius because Imperius is a tank killer. my best favorite bruiser for tank murdering. And just the only thing they did was they buffed the talents that no one ever takes. And most of them I still won't take. So I tell you. But some of them caught my eye, especially the number 13 one, the Pacifist or Mortals. They'll reduce the damage, increase to 40 to 50, so that anyone who gets speared, reduce their damage by 50% for 4 seconds. That's really strong to me now. It was 40, now it's 50, half damage. That's you know what I mean, right? Half damage. So if anyone dives in there, especially some melee.
Well, it was already 40, right? This just increases it by 10%. So.
But still, again, maybe it sounds smaller, but again, it's a lot better than you think now at 50. So you need to understand that. I know it's 40 sounds big again, but 50 is tremendous still. Half. So especially 1v1. You think you take about like 500 damage, that's down to 250. That one strong attack is supposed to be doing. Maybe at 40% could have been.
Think of it as 50. You have to think of it as the talent only gives you 10% more.
Yes, true. But still.
You also actually, not 10%, because if you go from 40 to 50, in a way, it's like you can think of it as like a additional 25% maybe.
Again, there's level 4 talent, of course, gives you armor as well. There's one give you 15 armor, or one gives you 10 armor with a grove quest. Not quest, but grove talent thing. So either way, still, you get 10 or 15 armor you take for level 4, and now you get reduced damage by 50. You're gonna be a really strong 1v1. So again, still against small percentage, but again, it goes with the armor you also get.
It's additional 10%, so you have to decide the additional 10% is worth it for you compared to the other stuff.
The other stuff I know. The other one reduce the cooldown using your E at level 13, or other one gives you more healing for your E. So, in a way, again, it's a trade, but in my opinion,
it seems good. It seems good.
Yeah.
But this is talent that you're interested in already, right? So.
Not really. I never used to take it, but now I might. Now 50, yeah. Another one you're interested is I always take was brand or solidation or solidation. Duration increased from 3 to 5. That was already overpowered as is, but now 5 seconds? Oh, that is really going to hurt any tanks to hell. Especially level 16 is a talent like you can increase your attack speed if anyone who gets speared. And now lasts 5 seconds? Oh, they're not living that long. I'm going to tell you that. Level 1 you take the percent damage. And then level 13 you can just take the reduced cooldown. 16 now you can take the attack speed and brand. Oh, you'll be melting everyone so fast. And at level 7 you're also going to take that, the AoE auto attack kind of talent as well. So everyone's going to take that big swing. Dead. Guarantee. I'm serious. That's if you play that's kind of what Imperius can do.
I think it's pretty good. Well, I mean, they nerfed him a lot, so I guess they're trying to give some back to him.
But only problem I still see is that his mana is still in a goddamn issue. That's the only problem I have with him. Yeah, his mana. Literally, one team fight and he's all out of mana because you're doing all your abilities. So, that's the only thing I start complaining with him. But oh well. Sacrifice for a lot of damage, so it's a double-edged sword. Okay, so Rexxar. So
should read the comment first.
Comment giving slew or
Rexxar's ability to win the laning phase on point control maps is a little too powerful, so we're nerfing his ability to keep Misha alive.
Yeah, it makes sense. don't forget, Rexar is only picked on maps that, you know, require control point. Do you know what I mean? Dragonstrire, Braxis. Do you know what I mean? That's the reason why. And he even always gets banned, like Braxis and Dragonstrire in my level. Because again, that's the little BS that no one want to deal with. And I agree. I don't want to deal with it either.
Misha being able to stand on point for prolonged periods of time while the opposing hero is unable to push off.
So at least they're smart about it. So make Misha more of a bruiser now, a little bit more. Not like a maintained Misha. So to me, it's fine.
Got buffed a while back, didn't she?
Yeah, way long time ago, maybe like last year.
I mean, it's
So,
true.
yeah.
Like you can't just sit her on the point.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Yeah, the health is
Yeah.
reduced, and then instead the Rexar damage is increased.
Yeah. That means
And
that
then now you have an angry owner coming at you with the auto attacks.
yeah, don't forget there's also the auto attack build for Rexar too. That already does enough strong auto attack damage as well. So this technically makes Rexar more terrifying. Because I think there's a level 13 tab that increases the auto attack speed that a lot of people like to take as well now. And it works. Rexar's damage is already pretty strong. Now with this, oof, a little bit more scarier to Rexar than
I
Misha
remember
itself.
the last buff they did for Rexar was the one that increased. You could send her farther away from you.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons it causes problem, because now that you could have Misha way far away from you, you can just hide somewhere and then send Misha on the point, right?
Yep.
And then you're not in danger at all. You're completely safe.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I'm fine with this. This is needed, but I think he still needs some certain changes in buffs and nerfs to make Misha a little bit more of a all-around character to parade instead of just Dragonsire. Do you know what I mean? It's fine, but I just don't like that. In my opinion, I want heroes to play all around, not just niche. That's I think he still can play other maps, but too many other maps like no. So just my opinion. So now we go to Zoe and his rework. Mini rework, you can call it. So maybe, I don't know, is it mini or is it pretty big? It's kinda big, but it's
a lot of stuff changed.
a little bit. It's still kinda the same, but yet slightly different to me. Playstyle maybe gonna change a little bit.
More
But-
skeleton. More skeleton.
Yes or no? Because you get, maximum skeleton reduced down to 4-3.
The health
Yeah.
changes actually really help it. The
True.
health. I noticed the health changes when I was 1v1 against Wolf. Like he was a lot more tanky.
True.
I mean the number of here, like I was just trying to kite him with a ranged damage dealer, and at the point in which I thought I could go in and finish him off, I couldn't.
Yeah. One thing I don't like is the base bone prison. Now also called nearby skeleton to focus the target after the target is rooted. I don't really like that. Because skeletons are not really meant to fight the heroes, because again they don't do much damage. And
Well, now they do more damage.
yeah. But problem is, again, Zoe's more of a two lane split push kind of type.
Right. So this is the thing you have to understand the rework. They don't like him being that.
Yeah.
They want to make him like more of the skeleton, where he's sending the skeletons to attack people. So you notice that now they also explode, right?
Yeah, true.
They deal AoE damage.
Hmm.
So you look at his trait.
Yeah.
And you look at the last line in the
Yeah, I saw. I know what you're talking
skeleton
about.
warriors now explode, dealing 50 damage to nearby enemies when they die. So all of them will hone in on the hero, And then when you kill them, they explode and deal a whole bunch of more damage too.
Yeah, but I just don't know. I need to test it out myself first, because I really don't really care about the skeletons still too much to the heroes.
It makes it so you can't go in on him.
True.
Like before, when he got low in health, you felt you could just, run up to him and try to finish him off. But now he's gonna have all these skeletons on you. He's gonna have more health, more health regeneration, and you're not gonna feel like you can just go in on him.
I understand. I play Zoro more than anything, so
it gets a lot harder to play him in 1v1 in the lane, and also it gets harder to gank him, and you definitely notice that. Now, if you're just fighting somewhere, right? These skeletons, they're not gonna do that much. But if you're trying to 1v1 him in the lane, or you're trying to gank him in the lane, like they do come into play.
So yeah, because when I saw this, changes, that I already thought of a build already that still can go W build, and it more likely still works. Level 1, you still take the Sackler, the one who gives your opponent slow and reduce cooldown of your, bone armor. To me, that's still, no matter what, the best talent overall, no matter what, because again, that gives the most amount of shields, and it's the fastest of all. Compared to Seed.
Did they nerf this last time? Recently?
They buffed the Sackler, I think.
They buffed the Shackler?
Yeah, because he's still being just slow and that's it. Now they give 1 second reduction for every single time you attack a root is slow.
Did they increase the bone armor cooldown?
I think it's still 45 if I remember correctly. So again, 1 second every single time reduction to against heroes that are slow, rooted, or stunned. Again, that's the best. Again, because you get the armor the fastest compared to other two talent. That one increases by 10 by evade all the auto attacks for 5 seconds. Good, but if you need to avoid auto attack, then just play Chen at that point. So another one that's 12% max damage, after it explodes, but the problem is you're now forcing yourself to use bone armor prematurely to the point that sometimes you just use it because you just do the 12% damage, and that's no. And then now it's still what, you have to wait 25 seconds to use it again? So it's no. If it's a talent that say, hey, if you blow up anyone nearby with it, then reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds, something like that to make up for it, I'm fine with. But it doesn't, so it makes it there's one time that give you the most amount of armor. So that's why no matter what, Sackler to me is my favorite talent for level 1. If it is for the slow as well, it's nice, but again, mostly it's because of to have the most amount of bone armor. Because those can be very squishy. Because there's no backdoor for him to escape with other than that. Maybe there's also a bone prison, but still. Then the level 4 Ripple's Tool. I still don't go for it. W talent's still the best talent to me still for the build for Zoro. Especially now with Grim Scythe, increase the damage by 50%. So technically, in a way, reduce getting back to Zoro's regular auto attack. So because they nerfed the base attack, so now they technically taking this would go back to it in a way.
Right.
So then what? Especially level 7 talent improved my point even further. Increased the bone armor by 30% of maximum health for Zoro, and spell armor by 20%. So this trait is perfect for you chasing down mages. Not Chromie, but Lumine, Orphea. Do you know what I mean? Just slippery. But especially with this, you get more guaranteed. Like you get hit by the orbs and all that stuff, and still chase them down with less worries. And combined with Sackler slowing them down, well, they're gonna have an extra pain. And especially if you take Skeleton Mage, especially with it, again, a lot more pains coming for those mages who want to water shut them down. Perfect talent for it. Or it's gonna be that, level 17 of course to gain the 7% heals for any auto attack you do to heroes, but again,
I think a lot of people are still going to take the W talent, the 70%.
healing. But I understand, but again, maybe, like I said, to me, my opinion would be if you don't take Sackler, then I see they take the extra, the 7% healing. If they don't take it, if they take the Shade or the other one, then I see they take, take it. But if I take Sackler, I think this would be perfect to me. So, then again, 10 increased damage of Poison Nova is nice. Because
I noticed that. Actually, it's very noticeable.
Oof, good.
I saw my team getting melted by this. The funny thing is, I was on the other team both times. I played against it twice.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, even Miraidon was running away from that.
Good. For 13, the amplified damage moved from 16. The one roots that one and reduced armor. So technically now it's 2 seconds to reduce armor by 2 seconds of root and 2 seconds of 25 armor reduction. Good. But the increased auto attack for any hero nearby with W still sounds a lot better. But that's because that talent allows you to solo camp siege.
Especially if you take the healing.
That too.
You can fight. It gives you a lot of sustaining team fights, right? This is like the W, right? You can take all the W talents that synergize.
Yeah, again, also level 7, also with the spell shield as well as it can go well because of Sackler as well. So faster auto attack, that means faster you can get it back as well. So with also a 35% spell and a 35% max health too. So that you could take no damage as well instead of taking damage, which again your armor melts. So I need to test it out. The walls of bone, water can give you enough seal to live the damage. But only time I most likely take it again is melee versus mage kind of type. I might face Lumine more often, or Chromie, whoever does spell damage I like a lot kind of build. If it's like Samurai down, I'll take the healing. But if it's more like Kuya, maybe on the other hand, maybe the spell armor might be a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Then 16. The new talent. Enemy hero who are damaged by Spectre, Side, or Skeleton. Warrior slow for 40%. Or enemy hero that damage, curse, strike, or skeleton warrior does 40% less damage. Again, for me, Weekend's a really good talent for W build now. Again, less damage for 3 seconds. Two, just one of them. That's very nice. One talent that you have your shield faster, but I don't think we kinda don't need it, I don't think. It's good. Again, it's 40% is not bad. And it's again, if you just press, don't forget, with 1Q, that I might spend 1 skeleton, so technically that if you do that, that's already 40% right there for 2.5 seconds. Plus, if 1 skeleton hits you, that again resets it to 2.5 again. So technically it's almost like 3 seconds or 2.75.
Right, and now it's really easy to get them damaged by skeleton warriors because you can just Q them. If you Q them, you just get a skeleton warrior on them.
So yeah, so it's more slow or less. You survive a little bit longer. I think it's gonna be more debate of melee assassin, maybe Weekend would be best, and again range comp they have, the Deceptifies might be better. That's my opinion, how I see it. But again, it really depends. If there's maybe something like a very high hero damage, cap, then maybe still weekend will be nice. But again, it requires you to be a little bit. Or is it just hero? Maybe never mind. I thought it was W.
Or
isn't it?
skeleton warrior. So really, you only have to kill them. Once you kill them, you get skeleton warrior on them.
Yeah, enemy hero that. I didn't read that. I thought it was only W, but it's also skeleton wars and scythe.
Yeah.
I didn't read that correctly.
So even if you go Q build, you might think about this.
Q build, it's maybe
You still
you want to
think
go range build, but
Well, you get 3 scythes, right? So you can hit multiple
yeah.
people. And then they all get skeleton warriors on them, and they're like.
Wait, isn't it level 16 though, or is it level 13 for that extra scythe? I can't remember. I think it was 13. Yeah, I think it's 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's I don't know. I mean, if I want to get extra scythe, it's nice, but again, I just W build is a little bit more reliable than the Q build, in my opinion, no matter what. Then 20, what? So no longer increase damage for the poison, but lasts longer. So heals longer and damage longer. So that makes Zoro more tanky. So to me, I kind of in a way like it because again, it's more healing. That means more damage, more healing, longer duration. So, but that or the new trait thing. Each time Skeleton Warrior deals damage, use the cooldown Bone Armor again with 35 armor if you take it at level 7, and heroic ability, so more poison. Or more Skeleton Mage.
And his her heroic ability.
That's what I said, the poison of Skeleton Mage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it now becomes very. If you're more against what do you call it, spawn more skeleton more often, then yeah, really, I think this might be a better talent because that means more team fight you can use it on. Instead of just maybe have a chance to do every single team fight, because sometimes it could be a Cursed Hollow, you might need a little bit faster. So this would be perfect. And or you can take that if you take Skeleton Maze and if you upgrade it, it's not bad too. Because each 5th scythe, if you go scythe build, or you don't have to, but it spawns a Frost Maze. Again, it's Recycler. That still really helps a lot. That's a guarantee. If someone gets slowed like hell, even if you get destroyed, just one attack is good enough for the Skeleton Mage. Slow, gets Recycler faster, more spell armor. Not spell armor, more bone armor. So again, the problem if you want more armor, I recommend just getting the trait one, Carrion's Edric.
Yeah, I mean, if you get frost mages, usually you're trying to get some CC on the back line, you know.
Yeah, but I'm just sad that they removed the Executioner for 13. I feel like it was perfect, but I think I did it on purpose to make sure they don't do overpower the damage. So whatever, that's fine. So in my opinion, I need to test out Zoro first, see the build, and myself, but I think I am slightly happy about it, but I feel like it was random time to really change Zoro. But
He seems really good.
okay.
Play him.
Anduin. Let's go to Anduin. So damage increased for his E. I don't think that was necessary, but okay.
I mean, did he really need a buff?
Yeah, I think he needs it. But again, the damage that we didn't care about, but for his E, the root. So whatever. Level 1, the passive grace, healing increased from 33 to 35, okay. Yeah, healing Mount Severn, Brian heals. I think that's not bad because I started taking this talent, Brian, the binding heals. Because technically I don't have to use my healing on myself, with especially the Q, maxing on someone else, and I don't have to worry about too much myself. So I'm happy about it. Yeah, especially level 1 talent, you take that, the stack talent, if you know what I mean. So technically, I'm on every auto attack, you can heal myself, or get a bigger, stronger heals again. So for Anduin, for if you use my Q on somebody, that's still nice. So I still get decent healing with my W as well. So again, Anduin will be perfectly fine. It's like a Murden in a way, not Murden, Uther. So Divine Star, more sealed. I used to go for the W build thanks to my Paradox kind of build he did a long time ago when Anduin was introduced. But now, it's kind of like an auto attack, but yet you still have a good chunk of good healing build. So, level 16, the flash heal can different targets than that last. Heals 20% more. That's, to me, that's even. To me, that's an ouch one. It's good, but and I mean, I like it, but I would sometimes don't like it because like Tronde is level 1. I think it was level 1 or level 4 talent that I think it's level 1. That if he heals another different target for his Q, gets 40% more heals. It's kind of the same effect, but and I always kind of didn't like it. Because you, especially this one, you don't have 2 of them, but only 1. Because maybe someone could be the main target right now to focus on, so technically you can't spam on the same target. You still can, but it just can be less. So it's annoying. So technically you already had to do it anyways, but it's like now it's more of a double-edged sword now at that point. It's a little bit more annoying. But whatever. Then level 20, new functionality, the while invasion, ally can be invulnerable. I feel that's fine. I feel like they needed that to me. Because of, they still could be in a healing spot, but yet, still can get CC'd, so this stops it. So it's like a half of the saint from Tyrael, not getting still can take damage, but at least can it? I forgot. Can you take damage during salvation? I forgot.
No, you can't take damage during salvation.
Yeah, I forgot. It's like I don't play Anduin too often anymore as healer.
So he's just like Tyrael now. You can turn him into Tyrael at level 20.
Just still the main problem will be Anduin is still can get CC to, cancel everything, so that's why no one still takes salvation. It's always light bomb. So I feel like Anduin at least can get his one, like every other stealth character, like get 1 second of unstoppable, at least 1 second, that's it. So they think a little bit more timely. I think that's why he needs 0.5 seconds at least for unstoppable. And I think salvation would be a perfect choice. Because light bomb just, if you can synergize correctly, it's gonna be still overpowered. Stun's really good. So, but salvation, if you can use it correctly, especially in the lower ranks, then yeah, you can get away with it. So, but who knows? But this one on Reddit was for Kerosene was the most like why, and I was shocked about it. I saw it. Increase the healing of Divine Palm by 75%, and if it doesn't, get off the palm, you get it's only 5-second cooldown instead, and it's a 50-second cooldown. So technically, it's now became ancestral, like we became a revive to max revive in Pokemon reference. That's what it became. So technically, ancestral just it became kind of like. Okay, that's about it, you know what I mean? With this just literally make Palm so good, way much better than his 7th strike because of this talent. Because at this point you really can't miss. If you do miss, then 5 seconds and even more healing. That's like that's terrifying. Because don't forget, if someone technically dies, I mean that means the enemy team that means using like their strongest attack, like Pyroblast or whatever, like Tear Judgment, something like that, and team focus on just getting that one person killed because the most powerful, your comp.
I mean,
now use Palm.
that's in general for Palm, right? So the only difference is now, but it's like you said, it's like Ancestral now. Instead of healing like about half their health, it now heals like pretty much all their health.
Yeah. So again, and then okay, Ancestral is still 100-second cooldown out of 50 for Palm. So it's very interesting. And especially Rhaegar's level 20 talent, upgrading Ancestral I think increases by 50% and gives a burst to everyone nearby as well, but
Actually, they're both 50 seconds, aren't they? Both results.
Kharazim, yeah, both of them, yeah. But the problem is the 7 strike is that most people can get away with it. If you go on DPS build, that's still fine. But to me, even DPS build, I think Palm would be still very nice still to have now. More reason to take it now with this.
Right. It's kind of like when they changed Ariel from healing halfway to healing all the way.
Yeah.
Feels like that.
Yeah, this make Kharazim a lot more higher pick. I feel like it might get banned a little bit more often. But I don't see it yet. Until they realize, oh, yeah, I think we need to ban a little bit of Kharazim a little bit. Don't forget, he have a power to give someone unstoppable, movement speed. And what else? And to go DPS build, so many things. So yeah, now Rhaegar, on the other hand, got some buffs, but problem is Bloodlust. It just the power of Bloodlust is can be easily cancelled by a 1 CC called Blind. So that's why no one would take Bloodlust. And even I don't like it either. It's good. But again, if your team is not, like really strong auto attack comp, there's really no point. Like, Abiterial and Bruiser could be like Imperious. DPS could be like maybe Rainer or maybe melee like Butcher, something like that. Then Bloodlust is really be strong, especially a Butcher guy is 200 stacks. But it doesn't then. When level upgrade version of it can increase the range and duration by double. Again, nice, but again, a thing called Blinds can just easily stop it. Whereas the team's not unstoppable. So, and Ancestral can just do the big chunk of healing as well, make up for it. So in a way, I still don't like it. But whatever. If they like it, that build, that's fine. Stukov, a little more tankiness. W I never take because we don't care about. So yeah, I'm not playing Stukov 100%, but because I'm not landing my W correctly, but still. To me, it's still nice. So that's the only thing I can say about it.
Yeah, I don't see Stukov played much anymore. He doesn't feel that good when you play him.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense to buff him. The health, definitely, right?
Yeah.
Because he gets focused. Because he has to be.
Yeah.
His range is not great. For his abilities.
I think he's still the strongest.
Even if all you're trying to do is silence people.
Yeah.
It's just not that great. You have to get pretty close to people, and this should be nice.
Yeah. Kerrigan. Psionic Barrier increases additional functionality, increases the enemy hero grasp by also grants 4% movement speed, stacked 4 times, up to 20%. This, a lot of people say, whatever, but for my build, this is perfect. This makes Kerrigan a very terrifying melee assassin.
Seems good.
Because the reason is, you mostly take it, only reason you take it, because you mostly against a mage. Again, it gives you 20% spell armor. And my build requires you to get closer to them anyways. So if you were to get close to them as well, now you technically don't have to waste a Q to make their raise to get closer to them. Now you can just walk up to them. And my build level 4 talent to explode twice, and level 7 talent to get to your W or rave faster makes this a lot easier. Just all you have to do is just walk.
Yeah,
and don't
movement
forget,
speed is very nice for melee assassins, always.
Yeah, so a lot of people say it's useless, but again, to me, this is perfect. This is something Kerrigan needed, movement buff. But Kerrigan did not have any of those. Now she does. Oh, I might take this more often now. This might be a must take now at this point. A movement buff for Kerrigan is dangerous. Then
Yeah,
a Crystallis. Yeah, and like I said, the other one is Crystallis. Can cancel early. It's
that's
fine.
really...
Yeah, it's fine. Because that was a problem with Kerrigan I did not like. You know what I mean? You trap yourself like Chromie, and actually, the problem was you couldn't escape. You're stuck there. And that's
Yeah.
not good. Now your team can wait for it. So, you just get out of that circle, get out of that crystals, or you get destroyed, dead. Yeah.
Well, I
no
mean,
big
every
deal.
other ability like this works like that, so it makes sense that you can't expect that you can cancel there because every other ability you can cancel early.
Yeah, but the difference is that it heals Kerrigan, so other like Ice Block, it doesn't. It just gives you vulnerable. That's it.
true.
So this one can heal. So I understand. Couldn't do it. Now you can. I'm happy about it. So,
You can use it just to heal.
the problem is, longer you stay in a Crystallis, the more you get heals. So that's all it is. Yeah.
So it doesn't
So
really
cancel
heal you.
early.
Pop it. So
Yeah,
the only
true.
reason to just pop it, unpop it would be to like dodge CC or something.
Yeah. But I still get somewhat good healing. Maybe it's a little bit, but still. Samuro. Level 20. 25 to 20. Reduce cooldown if you hit the big stacks. Yeah, it's...
I don't know.
Yeah, to me,
I
don't
found
play
that
too much.
in the hands of skill players, Samurai is pretty darn annoying to play against. You sometimes feel kind of helpless in that, you don't
Mhm.
have a lot of counterplay against him because he can just always get away.
Yeah, to me, I don't too much don't know about this one because I don't play Samuro, so any pros out there, give us our opinion about it. Give your opinion. Think this is a little bit of a nerf needed, or maybe not. So,
No, this is a buff.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But still, that's why I said. So either way, I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, it's good. It's like easier to get your cooldown, but. Do you prefer to take it, or there's still other talent you prefer to take for 20?
I haven't played Samurai in a long time.
That's why I said other people need to talk about it, because if we're not skilled enough. Butcher. Cancel charge faster.
It's not much to
Well,
say
what-
about this. I mean, it's a pretty slight tweak. I
To
mean,
me, only thing you can say is, I think maybe needed, because you might charge someone next to there's something can like immediately just change your mind, like, oh no. So it's a little bit makes Butcher in the wrong position teeny bit faster out of position, so you can catch yourself. I think that's the only good thing I could say. So
it makes your mistake not as big of a mistake.
yeah, that's it.
I mean, yeah, there's just not much to say about that. I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know why that's funny a thing, but okay then. Mephisto, the number 1 talent, then push the buff the 25% the spell ability is because you teleport using your spirit, whatever you call it. So now it's only, instead of 20, it's 18. Again, it's a weird number, 18, but so technically you can hit 3 heroes and hit it 6 times. Still kind of tricky. I think my stack usually for me, I usually try to get is usually around 16, not 18. But to me, it's fine because if you can hit 4 heroes, it'd be a lot easier. That means when you hit 4 heroes 5 times, no less than that. But still, it's pretty fast. It's 0.5 seconds, but I'm always using like hitting only like 1 or 2. So technically, I have to hit 9 times. I think it only happens, stacks what, up to 8 times per heroes. So I don't know, if I see 16, I think I would take it more often, but I still might take it still. Who knows? I feel like 16 was a better number than 18. But who knows? Then trickery, what? Number of enemy hero required to do, again, same thing. I forget what's trickery. I think, wasn't it that the one with the increased movement speed? If I remember correctly for trickery? Was it the one that would slow someone down? I think it was trickery with speed buff.
Let me see.
Yeah, check for me real quick.
Yeah, let's see, what's this, a 7?
Yeah. Because I remember the speed buff was the one give you the reset one.
20% movement speed while active.
Yeah.
For 2.5 seconds after it ends.
Yeah, I don't like it, no matter what. It's like, whatever. I prefer just taking the armor. That's still the best. Mephisto goes in, gets 20 spell armor, or not 20 armor just in general. And you get 20 armor again. So technically that's 2.5 seconds for doing the spirit, and 2.5 seconds after you come back. So 5 seconds spell. No, not spell, I keep saying that. Just armor in general.
Well, trickery is a big bet, right? You're betting that you can get these 18 hits. You get the 18 hits, trickery is awesome, right?
At that point, you gotta get Mirage's intent as well. You know what I mean? Double gamble it. Level 1 talent, you know, double gamble it, Mirage's intent with the trickery.
Yeah. Let's go all out.
Yeah, but the problem is having too much movement speed makes it even harder to land your abilities. Do you know what I mean? You know, for me, in my opinion. But if you go a little bit too fast, then you might just miss and go through it. You might be in the wrong position now at that point. That's what I don't like about it. The regular base speed to me is fine.
You just click a couple more times, right? You can slow yourself down.
Yeah. But again, to me, that's the reason why. You're gonna take more damage anyway, so I prefer having the armor. Period. So. That's why I don't like trickery. So. But if you want someone, you know, I don't know why you need movement speed if you can throw someone down instead. So your team can get after them. To me, I feel like that's still better.
No, I think it's all about the reset. See, that's the thing. It's all about the reset. You reset Shade of Mephisto. And that's what they give you the extra speed too, because they're giving the extra speed to try to get in the right position to hit everyone.
Yeah.
Right. This is a gamble, right? This is a gamble that you can hit. You can get the product 18 times. So right now, I think they found out that it was too hard to hit 20. Right. This gamble wasn't pretty much was not paying off. So now they reduced to 18. Then you know they think that some people might be able to get 18. They might pick this and they might actually make the dream work.
Yeah, but still, my opinion, no.
Right. But if you compare movement speed to armor, right? That's of course you have to have the armor, right? That's the thing, right? It's all about proccing the 18.
Yeah, but still.
I'm just saying,
Yeah. And last one, Reina. Ace in a hole. 15 to 10. Needed. 100%.
Yeah.
It was way too strong.
Yeah.
Because Ace in a hole, it buffs everything. So. It was already bad. It was really broken.
This is the second nerf, right?
Ace in a hole? Now what do you nerf? It was buff, now you got first nerf. Because last patch was they buffed Ace in a hole. Remember they changed it. They changed it to now his auto attack can cause slow with his every single time he uses trait by 10% movement reduction. So technically now with that, Ace in a hole can stack itself now instead of back then it couldn't stack until like level 7 to get that slow. Now it's just immediate level 1. You can stack it from himself every single time he uses trait. That's Ace in a hole. So that's why I need the damage reduction. If they didn't do that, then it's no matter what, it's just a number one talent you had to take. Any other
Right.
talent is a joke. And it was. Now with this, it somewhat makes up for it, but I think to me, I still see it's way too good. Because again, for that 10% slow for the trade, it's just too good. No matter what. Maybe until they reduce it, maybe somewhat more nicer, then maybe other talent will be useful, but who knows.
Yeah, I remember now. In the last patch, they gave him the 2 talents, and then I was thinking that they balanced it, but now I remember now. They just buff all the talents. So they're like, we're gonna give you both talents that you want, baseline,
Yep.
and we're gonna buff your talents.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I remember this now.
Yeah.
So,
But still. But still, Rainier is still going to be picked, for a simple auto attacking comp.
It's still good. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It still is. And the last thing I'm happy about is that Phoenix is finally goddamn fixed. So no 111 movement speed at level 1 beginning of the game. I'm gonna fix that crap. There was even a Reddit post like, here, how you fix it. 1 coding fixing. That's it. And it took, what, a month and a half? The last patch to fix it? Sad. It could have been
I
a
think
simple...
the thing is they're only releasing monthly patches, I bet.
Yeah, but still, just one simple quick patch of Phoenix just get fixed. That's all we needed. But no. It took forever. Do you know what I mean?
I think the thing is, they have to go through a lot to when they ever make a patch, they make patch notes, right? That they do whatever testing they do and all that. So I
Yeah.
think they're just committed now to doing monthly, right? Balance
Yeah.
patches. I think that's
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Is it
And so
monthly?
no matter how little the fix is,
Yeah.
it doesn't go out until the next balance patch, which is the next
Is
one.
what's the last one? Was it like the 14th or was it the 12th?
It was the 12th.
So it's gonna be 12. That was 11 today, but it was
And the one before it was January 22.
hmm.
And the one
It's a
before
monthly
that was
patch.
December 16th.
Yeah, it is monthly patch. Weird.
It's
These
like
are
a
weird
monthly now.
days.
It used to
Yeah.
be every 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
you know how they cut staff so on the project. So I think it's monthly now.
Yeah, I'm fine with monthly. To me, I feel like it's... I think they need it to be, I think. Because they change too fast, then, then it's, oof. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's like something broken kind of thing, then yeah, they need to fix it like in a week or so. Like
I
releasing
think
a
that
new
they
hero.
release heroes every month like they did before. They used to
Yeah.
balance every 2 weeks. But
Yeah,
now
they
they're
have to.
releasing heroes like once every 2-3 months. Then
I think it's more than
I
that
think
now.
monthly balance is enough.
I can't remember. Queer was the last new one, but I can't remember when that came out. Was it November? Queer came out? Yeah.
I wonder if they kind of rework as a new character. Not really, right? That's a lot easier than doing a new character.
Because we're still waiting for the Tassadel rework. That should have been done by now. That's been announced, I think it was even, what, maybe 2 years ago? By BlizzCon? Can't remember. Yeah, because I remember somewhere on IC Vein, I seen like a little bit like this is what's gonna happen for Tassadel or somewhere around maybe, what, October, November as well? So I never saw, after that it was the lighter day again after that. Like maybe it was August, I can't remember. So I don't know why they're taking so long for that. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it looks like Kiora came out in January, isn't it?
Was it?
Because I'm looking at news. Actually, no. Kiora is July, right?
Oh boy.
And then it's Deathwing, right? Deathwing was October.
Oh yeah, definitely was January. That's why I messed up.
No, the Deathwing was October, I think, maybe. I don't know.
No, definitely was announced somewhere around October.
Announced,
Okay.
right. And it came out in November or December?
I
Or January.
think it was January. It was after, remember? It was. I think it was. Yeah, it was January. Maybe February. Because remember it was delayed. something like that. Waited until like, can't remember. No, it was December, maybe, wasn't it?
December, yeah.
It was like a little bit after Christmas, wasn't it? But it was the same time as the Christmas patch as well.
Yeah, I can see it now. It's on the same page as the patch notes. You just look at the news.
Yeah.
You can see from the news that it came out in December, around middle of December.
Yeah. But I remember definitely came out same time as the. So, weird. So the question is, it's gonna be, looks like 4 months now for every hero, maybe.
Maybe. That might even count the rework as a new hero. They're gonna do it, add a couple months to before
The problem is Zoro is not really a rework. It's like, to me, it's a mini one. To me, still, because it's only a few changes. That's it.
Right. It's very few changes.
If it's a rework, is when it's like a whole, like, you start seeing a new like new abilities, new ults. That's a rework. Do you know what I mean? Like everything's moved around, up and down, left and right, like Chan, for example. That's a rework. But this is just more like a mini one. Give you a few talents, new ones, and that's it. So everyone can call it a rework, but to me I just call it a mini. So overall, I think I could say is that I'm somewhat happy, but yeah, I still want some other character to get some buffs and nerfs still. Like Ariel still gets banned still, Deathwing still gets banned, Johanna still gets banned. Who else? Who else gets banned a lot? I think that's about it. The most main character, Geralt still gets banned times still too. So
And Garrosh is good, but not every. But there's a limited number of people that play Garrosh.
yeah.
Meaning, maybe if you don't ban him, like the other team might not pick him because they don't have someone who plays him.
Yeah. So yeah. Overall, to me, I feel like somewhat happy, but at least I'm just happy that we just got a patch at least. That's what I'm happy about. At least so we finally got a patch. So I'll mess around with Zoro and Imperius the most. And yeah, I'll make another separate video about that and what kind of build should I go for, and maybe this is the perfect build for most scenario, standard kind of way. Other talent can be changed for a situation like, hey, more melee assassin or ranged, or 2 heavy tanks. You know what I mean? So something like that. Reasons. And I'll change the talents. I'll tell you when. But
yeah.
But I usually like to go for that. I'll make a video about more of a. This could be the standard build for this character or this hero.
I'm definitely be trying out Zol. I'm telling you, Zol is the money. It's good.
Yeah. I might mess around with Kerrigan more again with the new palm. I want to see how much good healing he gets. I want to see the number rise. Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it already heals for half usually most of the time.
Yeah.
And they're gonna add 75% to it, so I mean that's really just almost gonna be Ancestral Recall.
Yeah. Technically it's a resurrection, technically in a way too. Because again, you're technically killing but not killing. So technically it's more of a resurrect ancestral. Or just resurrect in general. I feel like. Because again, Palm works by technically defeating the hero, killing the hero. Technically in a way, but not killing it. So it's technically in a way like resurrect.
The big difference is that you do all your CC drops off, right?
Yeah.
So for Ancestral somewhat, they're CC, they're still CC, but yeah, with Palm, they'll lose the CC. I mean, that's really what the difference is.
But again, it's more like resurrect at that point.
Right.
Because you technically again you're killing someone. While Ancestral, if you kill someone, you lose it. You know what I mean? You failed. So, well, I really wish that Ancestral may finally get the buff now. Kind of like if you have the hero dies, you can still get the hero off. You know what I mean? The heals. but I don't think it's never gonna happen. I think it's always gonna be a trick. It's almost like a trick shot. Make sure it's that last tiny tick of it. Make sure you can get the big buff healing.
Yeah, I don't think I like that because then it'll make Rexfar too similar to the other resurrecting here healers.
True.
I mean, if anything, you can give him a buff somewhere else. You know, you can say, oh, besides healing, he also gets movement speed or invulnerability or some other cool thing, right?
Yeah.
but I think you definitely don't want to like make him the same as all the other resurrecting heroes.
Yeah, true. But again, for melee support, I feel like it might be. You know what I mean? But...
I think it makes them too similar to a lot of the resurrectors. I'd rather see sort of something that rewards people who are skillful with it.
Yeah.
So give me invulnerability as well if you time it right. Something
Yeah.
like that.
So, any final thoughts or no about this patch? You wanna add? Like, what kind of character you wanted to see get nerfed or buff? No? No one?
Nope.
No? Okay. So anyone watching this video? It's been over an hour. So, yeah.
No one's gonna stick with us for an hour. No one's gonna hear this outro.
It's in a podcast. It's supposed to last a long time. We're supposed to discuss about it, not a quick, this like about 20 minutes. Quick, this. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
an hour, no one's gonna stay for an hour.
So, some people will. You know what I mean? To, at least to understand, our opinion for each character one by one in dissecting them. So if we don't dissect the characters and give us our opinion, then what's the point watching our video or podcast? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's our opinion matter most. So anyone who watches to the end is, again, doing their job correctly with the point of watching a video about healing our opinion about the characters, heroes, the changes that happens.
All right, we should end the. We should definitely end it though.
Fine. So
we can argue about it afterward.
yeah. So how about that? Argue in the comment section for anyone who watches this. How
There
about
we
that?
go.
That's the reward. So again, also in the comment section, talk about your opinions as well, and I'll read them. And in my comment as well, saying this is agree to it. So thanks for watching, and see you next time for next patch or next video. See ya.